Earth, the blue planet, over 70% covered by a unique, life-giving liquid, water. Welcome again. Today we describe the Earth's water budget, and we describe and evaluate the sustainability of freshwater resource usage with reference to a case study. If all of the water on Earth could be scaled down to fit into this 100 milliliter cylinder, most of it would be salt water in the oceans. And only 2.6 milliliters, or 2.6%, is fresh water. Of this 2.6%, 80% is locked up as ice in the poles of the planet, leaving just a few drops readily accessible as fresh water in rivers, lakes, the soil, and underground systems called aquifers. Is this supply sufficient for the needs of a growing human population, with everyone seeking a better quality of life? The short answer is an emphatic no. As populations grow and societies develop, the ecological footprint will grow along with it, and the need for water will be much greater. And this need goes way beyond the small amounts used to flush the toilet or to prepare a cup of coffee. It is the industrial processes that utilize enormous amounts of fresh water that presents the cause for concern. Like this wastewater from a paper mill, or this irrigation system that helps to grow the wheat in your breakfast cereal. Currently, most countries use water in an unsustainable manner. And it's not so much about the amount of water, but about the amount of water fit for use by human society. Water is taken out from the limited sources that we have, and it is replenished by natural forces like rainfall. But if the rate of depletion exceeds the rate of regeneration, then in time, the capital stock or the amount of freshwater resources that we have available will be depleted. And if expensive water purification is required, then this will mean higher costs for domestic water and, more significantly, a higher cost for almost everything we consume. In one tiny Asian country, this water crisis is already knocking on its doors, and it has been able to rise to the challenge in a manner that has made it a model for water sustainability in a modern city. With no natural aquifers and with limited land, this city-state has recognized the need to put water sustainability on the front burner. And through a combination of public education, excellent planning, infrastructure, and state-of-the-art technology, Singapore has set itself up for sustainable water use in the 21st century. This museum, located at the iconic Marina Barrage, is an icon of the thrust in water sustainability, with the lotus-like design to collect water and to feed the operations of the museum as educational programs are run to inform the public about water conservation. The barrage itself is a freshwater reservoir and a flood control system, among other functions. And this is just one of a network of over 15 reservoirs and water catchment areas in the tiny nation, with over 60% of the surface area of the country being used to channel water into reservoirs. Reverse osmosis technology is also used to convert seawater into fresh water. And the much talked about new water technology uses a combination of advanced membrane systems and ultraviolet radiation to convert wastewater into potable water. This model for water sustainability is available on the pub.gov site, and it summarizes the technological solutions being utilized to conserve water. But it does not include the important aspects of the people's participation and the awareness created by educational programs that encourage people to conserve water. The model does come with its shortcomings, for desalination requires an input of energy, and if this energy is supplied by fossil fuels, then the cost of desalination would be associated with high energy costs and air pollution. But in the case of Singapore, it is certainly worth it to invest in water sustainability in this way. Whereas for an LEDC, the implementation of such an elaborate model could prove very difficult, as resources have to be diverted towards more pressing short-term concerns. As new cities develop, urban planners can certainly take a leaf out of the Singaporean book and look to environmental education and the construction of water collection systems as we search for water sustainability in the 21st century.